Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun, presented by Draco Breach. Last time we started with the quarter and semifinals of Colosso, and this time we will be doing the final round. So let's talk to the guard to get going. Long hallway. Garet is actually going to be immediately using force on the log to do that, because why not? Then we will be using frost here. We obviously know why. And Mia probably helps us the most, if I'm to be honest, with Halt. And so, let's go. Now, I'm not really going to get any treasure chests here because they basically just contain a sleep bomb and, actually, that's so close, I may as well. Smoke bomb. Delusion might help, honestly. So there is that possibility. And just literally walk through here. I forgot what you are. Oh. Might be helpful. Remove breeze. Yes. Use growth. Re-equip breeze. Because I will need that so badly. Literally just walk across the conveyor belt. This area can be a little bit but just remember to use move. Holy cow. I wasted way too much time and he's going to get the item. Come on, log, hurry up. Wait, he didn't? Okay, so we get the claymore and he gets the little short sword. Wow, that took him a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, so here we go. This guy is going to be quite a bit harder. He has a lot of hit points and he can actually hit pretty hard. So we're gonna... Well, that's why I don't like using bombs. Oh, great. Okay, that is going to set us back. Hopefully Death Plunge will help us a lot. Please Of course, his smoke bomb works, but ours doesn't. Oh, that is game mechanics for you, but thankfully for us, Delusion actually doesn't affect us. And we didn't stay deluded for very long. This is probably going to take... We've done approximately 150 damage to him. Okay. Okay, he's been stunned. Let's go ahead and use a nut. Wow, that was useful. Sleep bomb. Oh, thank you. By the way, the bomb that we passed up was a sleep bomb. That was in the last area there. Hopefully you're about taken care of. You defended that round. Lovely. Yeah, I'm abusing Death Plunge because of just how much damage it does, and the fact that it has the chance to paralyze. So we've won Colosso, and Isaac passes out. Oh no! Isaac! 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 I'm not gonna keep repeating. The Z's coming out, and they're like, really? He just passed out. They all have a little giggle. I don't know. Isaac fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Yeah. I can imagine why. Let's leave him to sleep for now. And now we have all of our equipment back. I don't think we get to keep any of the perishables that we picked up. Isaac, huh? You've awakened. Colosso. Duh, that ended long ago. You fell into a deep sleep, don't you remember? Yeah, sure, yeah. I remember now. Oh, give me a break. You were out cold. You don't remember a thing. I kind of remember feeling drowsy. I'm sorry for shouting at you. Yeah, Garet's a friend. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Babi was singing your praises. There's a reason I wanted to win that. Are you okay now in body and mind? Yeah, I think I've recovered. You better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Garet. I'm sorry for shouting again. Babi said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go see Babi? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Babi wants. Let's get going. Oh, right, I had to actually push something like the very first scene in the game. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Babi then. And as we can see, yeah, everything is back to normal. Everything's sorted correctly too. Cool. I might move the gems around again. I'm not sure. I like having all the synergy in one spot. Babi is upstairs, I believe. Yeah, this will be where he is. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. It was most rewarding to see Babi's favorite warriors steal the day. Eodem, bring him the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. I will tell you right now, this is both the most worthless item in the game and the most valuable item in the game, and I'll tell you why when I get it. Isaac received the lure cap. I'll show you again in a moment. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? I certainly am. The recuperative powers of youth, and after such fierce battles. Such a fierce battle? Yeah, that was 3 in a row, buddy. 3 in a row. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence. I was actually about to comment on how insolent that sounded. Who do you think you are to speak to Babi so? Let it be, Eodem. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? He's talking to you, Garet. That's right, Garet. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you and your companions for saving Babi, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Eodem. What do you mean by everything? You do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yeah, that sounds kind of important. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I have just seen Psynergy for the first time. It is an awesome power. I used my cloak ball to show him Psynergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you should fight using such power. Let me just point out that I spent most of the fight launching my opponent into the air and plunging back down to the earth. Nobody but Eodem found that strange. I love the it's ridiculous. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Psynergy is also a warrior's power. I wouldn't say I was ashamed. Trust me, without Psynergy, I would not have beaten the third guy, at least. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You have mentioned Lemuria many times, Babi. What is it? I think he said it was an ancient civilization earlier, so... It is the city of an ancient people lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babi went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Lunpa. Lunpa? You mean Lunpa the thief? I know it is hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. Remember when they were talking about Lunpa and his son and grandson? Yeah, they said Lunpa was dead, so we're putting pieces together here. You mean those rumors about you are true? Kraden once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? It's a possibility. So yeah, it's a possibility. So the stone that grants immortality came from Lemuria? So you've heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It is the Draught of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The Draught of Lemuria? It is a magical draught once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria, but it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Lemuria use Psynergy like we do? You have that draught, Babi. That's why you've lived so long. And become wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Babi? If I had attained true immortality, there would be no need for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little draught, and now I am running out. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last, and what will happen when it runs out? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said that it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past in search of Lemuria. This must have been long before I joined you, but still you failed? I needed more Lemurian draught, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more draught? I have been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. You were trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here was to do what has to do with Lemuria. Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Babi Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? No, there's more to it than that. We've spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them. That may be. However, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something? The current shift there, subtly changing a ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help the ships keep their bearings. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babi? That is the thing, Garet. I tried to contract a couple words there. I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I am hoping you can sail it. But why us, when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use Psynergy. One must have Psynergy to sail this ship. Then that would mean that Babi is an adept, wouldn't it? Well, we've already discerned that he's not able to use the cloak ball quite the way it's intended to be used, so I'm going to say no. But Isaac, no normal person could master the cloak ball. I learned to use a little Psynergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship. In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish. You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Babi's offer is very generous. Will you consider going? You will consider going, won't you? Well, this ship sounds fascinating, so sure. Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. Ship could help. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. Ah, I see. The thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Eodem. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. And oh boy, we have some business to take care of. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So, we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. Is that acceptable? Sure. It certainly is. Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. I take my leave now to make preparations. Then you can all meet at Gondwan Passage. Wow, I could not speak. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing, I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I am counting on you, Isaac. Well, with that out of the way, real quick, the lure cap doesn't have great defense. However, increases random battles when equipped. That means that when you equip it, it makes grinding levels easier. Incredibly valuable, but its defense is poor, nearly making it quite worthless. Anyway, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.